Welcome back to another video, everybody. In this one, we're going to teach you guys how I make melodies. I know, it's great, isn't it? So, honestly, there's not a lot to it. Let's just jump on into it and go. Alright, so let's just get into this meat and potatoes of how we make melodies. I'm going to show you what we have so far, and then we're going to make the actual melody. So this is what the chords and the drums sound like now. That's it. It's beautiful, simple, short, ta-da. So now we need to get into the lead, which I already have a couple sounds picked out for us. We needed to do that. Yeah, we did. And they're already on the mixer track, so they're not too loud and they kind of blend in with the song. Let's see what this sounds like. So first thing, we want to be on the lead that we made as our pattern. And we're going to play the song, and as we play the song, we're going to start picking notes. And that's how I start making my melody. And don't be afraid to change the lengths of notes, the arrangement of notes. You have to try things at first to just hear what it sounds like and know what you like and don't like. See, I like that sound, so we're just gonna keep that. And see how we have a variety of lengths? That's what you need to make a creative and unique melody. You're not going to have all the same size length notes usually. Sometimes you will. Depends what kind of melody you're going for. If you're going for a very repetitive one, maybe you will. I don't know. It does. You got to be creative. So right there we have the basic part of the lead melody thing that we are making. It's just listening to it and trying to figure it out. Now what I like to do is I'll just copy this and I'll move it over. Not move it over, but you know, make a duplicate. So we have this full thing here, which will be our first half of this melody. And then in this part here, we're just going to tweak some notes, change it a little bit so it sounds different but the same, and it'll repeat. like that last part. It just like builds it and then, you know, flips it on its face. It's weird. It's unique. I think that's what all we needed really for this part. We're going to copy it again and do the same thing we just did. Make sure it's the same notes. There it is. Now this whole thing here is ready to go. You could technically leave it like that because it just repeats, but if you want to get fancy with it, try changing some stuff up in the second one so it's a little bit different, and that way as the song goes on, you're like, wait, was that different or was that the same? And then what we're going to do is maybe all the stuff down here, throw it up an octave. And throw all that stuff down an octave. It's the same, but it's different, and that's what makes your melodies unique and creative. Now we can also hit Alt-R on here, and if it's all selected, Alt-R, and that's going to change the velocities, so different notes hit harder, hit stronger, and sometimes you'll hear them more in parts of the song, and other times you won't, depending on if there's drums playing or not. It gets crazy. Once you have this done, you can just add it to your other sounds, which we're going to do right now. So we're going to copy it, paste it. Now I know already, because I've messed with this already, I like this lead, the 70 lead here thing. I like it if it's down an octave, so we're going to select it all, just control down arrow, and you're down an octave. And if we play this with the whole song, it's going to sound like this. So that's what it sounds like, guys. It's, I mean, nothing earth-shatteringly great, but that's all you need to do to come up with a melody. I mean, you just listen to what your song already sounds like and just start making stuff that sounds good. And honestly, I would probably change this more if I didn't want to keep this so short. But there's other things you can do to make it interesting. We take this Colossus sound here, and we go to this, and we change this range, which is normally set at 2, to 12, so it goes up a whole octave or down a whole octave. And then you take your pitch here and you just create an automation clip. What that'll do is, as you can see, you can lower it, raise it. Just copy the value here. Every time you have a note played, you can change the pitch of it. So we're going to paste that at 50, so it's like this. And then at the very beginning here, we'll just isolate the lead and this automation. You should hear it rise up. There will be 2 other leads playing, but it should work. Did you hear that? Yeah. But if you want to do it again, you just got to keep going. That'll make it unique and will add a totally different element to your song. You can also do the reverse of it, raise it real high. adjust how long or short this is. It's just a little added texture that you don't normally hear with the initial instrument. Sounds good, sounds cool. Or you can do another one where it's at the end of it and then you go back. So it's like, whoop. Just little tricks you can do with that. Obviously, you're going to add different flavor sounds. You can take away sounds in certain parts of the song, add sounds in certain parts of the song. You don't have to use the same sounds for the melody, guys. Keep it interesting. Change it up. Obviously, you want it to like flow throughout the song, but you can make it sound cool. And then in the whole grand scheme of the song, it sounds like this. I would actually leave those in there. Maybe I would tweak them a bit. It kind of sounds cool with the pew, pew, pew. I would go through the whole thing and tweak it, which is a lot of tweaking, but it's worth it. Sometimes you have to spend hours just fine-tuning little bits and pieces to make it sound like something that no one's ever heard of before. And that's how I make my melodies, really. It's nothing hard, nothing difficult. You just have to listen. If it goes well with the song, you keep it. If after a while you don't like it, delete it and try again. That's all you can do. But thank you guys for watching. I know this was not a beautiful tutorial on how to do this stuff, but this is also the 4th time I'm making this video because of things like software not recording. You didn't know that until just right now, unless you follow my Instagram, in which you knew that yesterday or the day before because I posted a picture on it. So yeah, follow my Instagram, guys, link below, and you'll get, updated on what I'm doing every single day. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. No way did that capture that. I don't even know. Did I make an intro? Ugh.